And my kids know all of their body parts.
Yeah.
That's the other thing, is making sure we use correct names for things. And maybe if we're out in public, we use a different word for it. Like, dude, keep your junk covered or something. Like he thinks it's hilarious to call it that.
That's so funny. Especially for like little kids. They're just like, that's fun. I would crack
kids are
up.
very curious. And I think we also have to be very careful not to shame them.
Yeah.
Because if we start falling into that realm of things where we automatically shame them for natural curiosity, that spikes to something else as well. If you feel like, oh, my body is something I need to be ashamed of, well, then now we have a different problem.
See, okay, so that happened a lot when I grew up, where it was like, and I've talked to my siblings about this, and I'm like, did you ever just feel ashamed? Like, I remember, it's going to sound TMI. I just remember when we discovered that girls were different than boys. And then it was like, okay, we're looking in the mirror. We're trying to figure this out. Yeah. Like on the sink, like this is dangerous. like we're
Someone's
just
falling.
Looking and like, we're just like, wow. Like, and our ranges were very different. So we did have older kids in the home with younger kids in the home. And the older siblings, they're going to make fun of you and you're just like, ew, you're gross. But it was the parents where it was just like, you don't do that, and like attacked. And then like there were some things where it was brought into a spiritual side where it was just like, this is how the Lord hates this. And you're just kind of sitting back and you're like, I don't do this. I was curious about it. So what does that conversation look like for you? And then there's like a twofold, like as a parent, but also as someone who went through it. How, because you said you kind of, it's like, it's that juggling act where you're like, oof.